So straight into the back, he's managed to buy the Dragon Blade, but doesn't quite connect it onto the cart. And that'll be that match complete. United taking 4 maps.
All right, so let's be honest here. 4 maps for them, a 4-0 almost secures them a spot onto Saturday. And actually, I'm really hoping production can put up. Well, we also have to decide who we want to talk to. And I know, well, I know someone's already inching towards the desk here, but
Kruise wants.
I really don't want to have him here. Because every time I see him, I just want to be mean to him.
It's a bit harsh.
Okay, you know what? Let's talk to Kruise. You want to talk to Kruise?
Get him in.
Let's get Kruise in here. Do we also have the group standings now updated with that?
Get in.
Result?
Get in.
Right
Come here.
Like, we need more Brits in here.
Right here. Yeah.
2 Brits on the couch.
I've
What could possibly go wrong?
You gotta jump. Squat specifically for you.
All right, jump in.
Oh, I have to sit next to him?
Oh, please don't. Don't sit back. Oh. Okay.
This is going up.
Oh my God! Get your feet off me!
You trying to break my leg or what?
It's like you bunch of kids.
No, but honestly, in that room, it's unbelievably hot. It's like a fucking. I mean, it's like a sauna, okay?
Yeah.
It's unreal hot now.
It's pretty hot right here as well. We got the light.
Yeah, man. These lights are even closer in there, though.
You're wearing sweatpants. What do you expect?
Yeah, I gotta be comfortable.
Oh, well, I got sweatpants shorts.
Well, that's a good.
All right, so let's talk about this series first. Actually, before we talk about the series, let's talk about Korea for you guys in particular. You're over there for Apex and the seasons, and you guys went back to boot camp in particular. I talked to Mort before, and he said the boot camp was really impactful for you guys. Even though you guys had a tough time winning any matches, you guys learned a lot. So can you kind of talk to us about what you've learned and your experience over there?
Well, just like in Korea, in EU, they play like one-dimensional. Like in Korea, they're always like flanking 24/7, like we call it maggoting. Like these Tracer and Genjis are always like hiding behind bushes, trees, like corners. They come out and just jump your Zenyatta and like one-shot you. It's we've done a lot of that. And then D.Va, they run D.Va a lot and like Peel for supports and stuff.
So would you say it's easier or harder than moving over from? I guess
sorry,
harder.
easier. Yeah, I mean Korea is way harder for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well then let's talk about.
Do you think that's just like a harder style to play against, or do you think the players are?
I think it's both. I think they're like the coordination's a lot better.
Right.
Like I think there's a lot of players that are close, like mechanically, for sure, like in all regions, but they're just super coordinated.
Yeah. Okay.
So okay, well, actually, I want to ask you a question personally, because when you stream now at twitch.tv/Kruise, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you're shouting me out. That's so kind. Man.
You have a lot of Korean fans.
I do.
And you've actually learned a bit of Korean when you were over there for Apex.
Jesus Christ, they're all going to spam that like weeb icon in chat. They're spamming it all right now. If I say anything Korean, that's what they're going to...
You at least have to say hi to your Korean fans.
You say it, okay. Say 안녕.
I know how to...
No, they're saying better. No, say 안녕.
I do not trust what you're going to get me to say.
No, say 안녕 친구들.
There you go. You heard it from Kruise for you guys. I'm not saying
what does that mean?
Fans.
It means like hello, my friends. But I was dong nemsana. Actually,
I'm impressed.
I'm not going to go there. Actually, let's not go there.
So okay, let me ask you a question, Kruise. So obviously, you know, when everyone thinks about Korea, everyone thinks of like these top individually skilled players, as well as like synergy between the teams. You're Genji. How comparable was it to like who are you from Loon Kai? Like what kind of like level do you?
It's hard to compare. Like
obviously, you don't want to like, you want to like talk positive of yourself. But I'm just curious, like.
I mean, it's hard to compare. When we were in Korea, we got smashed pretty much by like the likes of Loon Kai and stuff. They're just going and destroying our whole backline. I'm just like, oh, my whole team's dead. My whole team's dead. What do I do? You know, like it's hard to look at it like that. So I don't know.
Okay. And do you feel like you personally learned a lot? Just, I mean, because you were the Lucio player for reUnited.
Yeah.
When you came in like a long time ago, do you feel like your this practice has helped your Genji individually?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like my performance here is so poor. It doesn't reflect what I'm like capable of.
So one question I've got for you, given you guys were boot camping a lot in Korea, the play style of Koreans, the Korean teams in particular, is a lot of 2-2-2, a lot of dives, sort of peel comps. How does that transfer over? Because now you've moved into EU, there's a lot of tank-heavy teams, right? A lot of Reinhardt-heavy teams. Has that, do you feel like your experience in Korea has helped you prepare for that in a way?
Oh, for sure. Like, after coming back from Korea, playing against tanks was like, oh my God, thank God. Playing against tanks like feels so easy. Like, you're like adjusted to it so much from going to Korea. It's like a team's playing tanks are like happy almost. When they're playing dive, it's like a lot more work.
No, I mean,
I saw a flick of emotion.
The thing
on your
is,
face.
like, we haven't had a coach or like VODs to look up, so we got a harder time dealing with like dive or playing versus dive when we are. No, I messed it up. Playing versus tanks when we're diving, right?
Yeah.
Because you have to play very specific, like you have to pick up the right targets and stuff. So, I mean, if you're United, if you're Rogue, you know how to play versus tanks if you're diving. We didn't sort of know how to. I mean, because we didn't know what to look up. Like, how do we break down this NIP, you know, with their tanks? Because the NIP is playing tanks like really well. I mean, they probably are at the ceiling, the skill ceiling of how to play tanks versus dive, right? So you have to play dive like very surgical.
For sure.
Do it well. So.
All right, well, Kruise, thank you very much for joining us on the couch, and congratulations on your victory, your 4th victory, actually, pretty much securing yourself and your team a spot into Saturday, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But we still